Hey guys, good morning. So, I'm gonna do me a nice workout on the treadmill and I'm gonna run my mouth. Welcome to Just Thinking Miss Hartfield. And I will be doing a live, as I explained early in my videos, that I will be talking about the Alexis Jaden. What is it? Alexis Jaden Blue Faces, other baby's mother. And you know what breaks my heart about all of this stuff and the people that's on the outside looking in and leaving their comments? People be getting personal with it, and it's just a little too much. That one day these children are going to have to look back on these videos, and the only way I think that their parents can explain this matter is by telling them they're entertainers. Because kids are cruel, and those kids, you don't want them to be drug addicts and commit suicide. Let's just keep it real, because they can't take the pressure as adults. So I really want to talk about that in depth when I get a chance, a nice location where I can really go into detail my own personal opinion. And I'm going to try to keep it real without adding my own personal feelings, because the reality of the matter with this situation and these people is that we're just commenting. You understand? We're just commenting. We're looking at people's lives that we like, and they're allowing us in their lives, and we're choosing between the two. But calling other females calling females out their names and saying, your mama's a B, I don't like stuff like that. Okay? I don't like things like that. Because you're taking a small clip and you're running with it. And you're taking a personal moment and you're gaslighting it. And don't be so quick to be like, parenting is always going to be saying yes to your child, whether you're a mom or a dad. Now, we all clearly see that the child is not stupid. He do understand what is going on. You understand? And he's trying to do what he can to keep his daddy at home, because, Blueface is a family man. He didn't just go and have a baby with women he don't know. And Jaden Alexis, he didn't just go and pick her and say, you know what, I'm going to have a baby with you. No, his son knows him. He spends time with his son. And, Jaden know him too. She's fed up with him. 10 years after being with a man, girl, I commend you. I applaud you. Because relationships are not easy. And if anyone knows him better than anyone in this world, it is her, because she's up close and personal, and we do see how she be talking to him real time. Like, she don't have no respect for him because he doesn't have any respect for himself. She's tired of him. And believe me, she's saving face. Poker face is what they call it. They're saving face for the public. For the public. But my concern is the children. That is who is going to feel the effect of mostly us. Now, when I was a kid, somebody used to talk about my mama, it was fight time. But today, when they talk about your mama, it be on the videos. And not only that, people be giving them The content, the parents be giving them the content because nothing is private. Like they take the worst moments of their relationship and they put it in the public. And you know what we do? We attack it like piranhas. I know I'm a piranha, but I try to attack the situation, not the person. Not the person. Y'all say, well, why do we relate to them? Because you know what? We have all been in a situation or a relationship that wasn't good. I remember when I was 16 years old, in love, what didn't even know what love was, but thought I was in love. And me and my mom getting into it. And my mom's like, I don't kiss ass. And I'm like, I don't either. And I had to leave the house. Okay. And I went right next door. Not, I mean, not literally next door to the guy's house, but he lived the next building. You know what I mean? So I thought I was in love. Had a child and everything. You understand? Temporarily moved out my mom's house. You know what I mean? But we go on experience those feelings. So when we look at them, we're looking at our lives, rerunning over and over again. Our relationships. The reason we got so much advice for them because we was once in their situation and messed up relationships. Relationships where, you know, you fighting with the man, you fighting with his family, they taking your food and your money. And you seen how Carlisa was treating Jaden when they was at the restaurant? Instead of her being like, you know what, let me support my daughter-in-laws and stay out of my son's business, because he's the one who brought those women and chose those women. He did. Blueface, Jonathan. You know, but you looking a whole clown out here as a mother, as a woman who is older, as a woman who you claim Krishan was just like you. So if she was just like you, that means that you knew your baby's fathers had families, previous families before you, and you still slept with them and gave them a baby. So what's the issue? What we talking about if it's mirroring your own actions? I don't know. But again, my heart goes out to those children. You understand? It's going to be hard to explain to those children the situation because unless they get homeschooled, welcome to reality, babies, from the teachers to the principal to the goddamn children. Because let me tell you something. If Kamala Harris watches Blueface and Krishan, everyone watches. And the president too, Joe Biden be watching them. You know, he had his issues with his son. So he be watching them too. And you know what? Every spiral goes down. It's always going to involve the opposite sex. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, what you will do, what you won't do. Just make sure you ain't in it right now. You know what I mean? Like, trying to advise other people and, you know, you still in your situation. So I can't really speak the way I want because I'm at the gym. I'm just doing my workout. But I'm saying this, especially to the bloggers. This goes out to the bloggers. You know, these children one day, they're going to grow up. They're going to read. They're going to see. And it's going to be hard to convince them that this isn't real. It's a script because they're looking at so many outside influences chiming in that they're going to run with it too. Now, let me tell you something. This is why Cardi B is suing Tasha K. Is because every time Cardi B video was playing, right after, here come Tasha K with her belittling commentary. And she said, I was depressed behind that. Now, her child wasn't even old enough to know what is going on or what's happening, but she's seen how that could affect her and how it was affecting her. If people's comments don't affect you, then you're not from Earth. You're not human. Because we're all bothered whether the reaction is laughing, saying something nasty and negative too, or fighting. But if someone say the wrong thing to you, you gonna be like DJ Envy talking or doing or telling that individual, I need to box you in your mouth because you're rude and you are disrespectful. You understand? Expect their children in the future to grow up with severe mental issues as far as peer pressure and how people feel about their families. Expect that. But I just wanted to talk about that. Another serious beef is brewing in the industry between a regular common person and a celebrity, which is Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenny Petty, and Offset. Offset going to New York, proving he outside. Man, if that man kill you in that state, it would be your fault, Offset. Cardi B, you supposed to tell your man, yo, baby, chill out. It's over. It's done. Why is he flying miles to go and get killed? Why? We just experienced Takeoff getting killed in another state. And you got something to prove where your money don't even get, you don't even say, you know what, I don't want to blow my bag. I don't want to blow my bag. You know what I mean? You're not rational. You're not reasoning. You're running to danger, to harm. Most people run away from it. And I know you're young, but I think there's some young, smart people out here. I could be wrong, but I think there are. And why would you go thousands of miles to get harmed? Like at this point, y'all aren't even proving anything to anybody. You know what I mean? But what? They gonna be getting ready for a funeral instead of chilling, going on vacation somewhere? Like y'all don't even hang in the same circles. Y'all ain't from the same state. You know, Nicki and Cardi don't be really around each other. If they did, they would have really been at it way before now. Okay? Good morning. You know what I mean? So I don't want to see Offset get hurt. It was devastating when I woke up and seen Takeoff was dead. I didn't know if that shit was real or not, and it affected me so bad that it happened on my birthday. I was like, damn, he got killed on my birthday, so I didn't even have a good birthday. Waking up to social media, finding out one of the quietest persons and MCs of rap was dead, got killed on what or where in Texas over a dice game. Another foolish move. Like, why you ain't going to the casino? Why? It just must be the lifestyle. Why is they coming all the way down here throwing out hundreds of dollars to fans? Like stupid, ignorant stuff. Like I don't like stupid, ignorant people with money. I don't care what color you are, because we ain't just limiting this to no particular race or person. You don't see Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates and R.I.P. Steve Jobs acting up. Like why y'all just can't like do something else? Why you have to fight? Why you so angry with money? Okay, you said what you had to say. He said what he had to say. If it was a white person saying it, it wouldn't be no fighting. They're going to say what the fuck they have to say. And you going to let them say it and leave that shit alone. So why you can't take that same approach when it comes to your brother, man? Okay? He said something about your chick. So what? Everybody talk about Cardi. Everybody talk about Nicki. People that don't like Nicki talk about Nicki. People that don't like Cardi talk about Cardi. And the transgenders get on it too and involved with it too. So what we talking about? What are we talking about? Why these women who is very influential can't talk to their men? And that Kenny Petty, don't sleep on him. I'm going to tell you a story that they don't talk about anymore. But when Kenny Petty first got with Nicki Minaj, his baby's mother got shot up. I don't know if she died, but I know she got shot. Right? Yep. As soon as he came from prison and as soon as he linked up with Nicki. They don't talk about that, but I don't remember that. And I always thought, damn, if Nicki has something to do with this. Because if you're with this man, you're guilty by association. Let's just keep it real. Okay? So I was like, damn, she's fucked up. Because all over a man, you know, he got to pay child support. If he was with a lady before you and, you know, whatever, y'all know how that shit was. I don't. But I know that woman got hurt, his baby's mother, after he linked up with Nicki. Let's not sleep on these people. Because evil and crime and someone harming you is different from a title. Because some things are in people. Peace is in some people, and harming you is in some people. So we got the two biggest women on stage or in the world, on the world stage, whose boyfriends or husbands, because they're both married. Look at this. They're married women. Both of their husbands, well, you know, they're successful people. You know what I mean? Both have families. And they're acting worse than the goddamn children. What we talking about if it ain't peace? Real peace. Like, man, we gonna lose. Because you know, what is the outcome of this foolish behavior? And why do you allow it to affect you so bad that you have to address it as opposed to walk away from it? Why? I don't get it. It makes me upset. It makes me upset. You know? People be thinking this is funny. This ain't funny. Everything starts off funny, but then in the end it's real casualties. Casualties of foolishness. Casualties of, I should have. Yeah, you should have stayed the fuck away from harm. As opposed to run into it. Oh, we outside. 40-year-old men. We outside. That's for kids. That's for kids. You can tell either Kenny, he forgot what prison was like. Because from my understanding, he came out of prison. You understand? He hasn't been home long. So he better go back in his mind to what it was like in them prison cells around all the men eating 3 meals a day and having motherfuckers tell you what to do. Period. Because that's what prison life is about. Okay? And Offset, I don't think he's ever been. You know they waiting for your tutti fruity ass anyways, boy. You better get your weight up, honey. You talking all of that gangster stuff. Because in prison, they don't have no guns. You gotta, you know what I mean? Be ready with it. Be ready with it. When they call you out because they look at you and they be like, I don't like this. Come on, we're getting ready to shoot. You gotta shoot. You gotta shoot the ones, boo. You better stay in that studio making music, traveling around the world. You know what I mean? You see Young Thug, he ain't happy. He's not happy. YNW Melly's not happy. Kodak once called home his parents. Something's gonna happen to my son in prison. You better stay at home in your nice houses, mansions, drive your fancy cars, enjoy your beautiful wives, beautiful babies, and leave the streets for the streets. That's all I'm saying. Leave the streets for the streets. Now, moving forward, Remy Ma and Papoose is definitely in Splitsville, according to Unwind with Tasha K, a live that I caught this morning. We was rooting for y'all. We was rooting for the couple of excellence, the black excellence couple. I know I was. I was like, okay, Papoose is a stand-up dude. He waiting for Remy, you know what I mean? I was like, all right. Everybody want Papoose at the end of the day. Someone's loyal, someone that's going to hold you down, help raise your kids. You know what I mean? You didn't really hear much about them while she was incarcerated. You understand? You? How are you doing today? I'm well, sweetie. How are you? So you didn't hear much, Richard. You didn't hear much about their family, what's going on in the inner workings of their family. So allegedly, Remy really cheated. But the thing is this. Why was Remy cheating? Because if I'm laying next to a man and he's making me feel some certain way or sort of way, and I need love and I'm thirsting for the quenching of the, you know what I mean? And he ignoring my needs, I don't know what I would do. Truthfully, all I know is this. A man needs a woman and a woman needs a man. And we don't need to be sharing no bed if no, it's not happening. I ain't no statue. Don't be just looking at how good I look, all of this and all of that. And, you know what I mean? What the hell? I don't want that shit to get cobwebs. But I gotta save face. Because we're the world's couple. I don't want to save face and be unhappy. I'm just saying if that was me. But I don't have anything to lose like they do. I don't have a family with that man. You know what I mean? Or anything with them. But my heart breaks with this couple because I am learning that they are really, it's over. It's Splitsville. It's done. It's no more. Freaking the baby golden child, the baby that they had after she came home, you know. And I think Remy was just frustrated because, you know, being on probation or parole and not being able to travel and really show her starship like the woman that she is. I think she was frustrated. And I think that she wasn't clearly thinking. And I think old boy was a oh, I'll tell you in 1 second. I'm on a treadmill. I'm doing this in the gym today, which I had to get to, okay? I needed this for me, for my heart, my soul, and my mind. It's like, I can't give this up because I just started it. I didn't even change out my clothes. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to change, so I'm just going to do my exercise in, yeah, in my clothes. I just got on my street clothes. I'm not like getting on anything. So yeah, it's like, oh my gosh. You know what? Since I'm like shelter to shelter, I don't even know how this is happening. But I am, you know, don't do drugs. But it's my personality. I have a strong personality, but I'm trying to figure it out and try to curb it so I don't get harmed and I get help. Because right now I need it, you know what I mean? So I don't want to harm myself because of something that, some vibe I'm sending off to people that they feel threatened. But I mean, y'all know my story, how I got maced. I got thrown out the other shelter for helping the elderly lady. I don't have time for it, so let me just, come in here, meditate, work out, work on myself. You know what I mean? Stay focused, man. I have hopes of losing this little 184 pounds. I haven't been on a scale since I've been working out, but I do need to get on it so I can tell y'all what, how much I weigh, because one of the subscribers said I should change my name for my fitness, my fitness name, which was, yes, it is, which is Lazy Girl Fitness, 1 pound at a time. But once I lose the 4 pounds, then yeah, I will change it. You know what I mean? Because that will pretty much confirm the 1 pound at a time motto that I have, that I'm trying to encourage you who may be a little fluffy or maybe looking like they pregnant too. Let's just keep it real, because that's what people kept asking me. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Listen, that question motivated me to get up in the gym. So I'm cool with it. Thank you. You know what I mean? But it's always 1 pound at a time. But back to Remy Ma and Papoose. Papoose wanted to beat the man up, and he probably did. He probably duffed him, felt a lot of betrayal, wondered how long the affair was going on, because when you cheat, it's not just you cheating. It's a lot of questions, because it's like, damn, you was lying. And I think that's what it is in relationships. It's not the cheating, it's all the acts that lead up to the cheating. You being by this woman when I'm calling you, begging you for time, knowing that I love you. It over here is easy access in every hole. It's your husband. So you're going to do everything under the sun to please him, and might even bring another woman in the room. You know what I mean? In the bedroom to please your spouse. Or maybe you into that shit too. Let's just keep it real. But what I'm saying is that the allegations of cheating is not just you sleeping with a person outside your relationship. It's everything that led up to you sleeping with them, and they're just a pawn in the game, in your game, because they're just the one who said yes. But you've been thought about that in your head, like you was dissatisfied and you felt that if you go outside your relationship, things will be better. But unfortunately, it's not. It's like before you went outside your relationship was like this, a complete string, whole. No tears, no unraveling, no broke, no knots. But once you went outside your relationship, then, even though y'all got back together, it was a knot in the relationship. And if anyone know about knots, they can come loose, they can unravel, and then guess what? It's what it is from the beginning. Broken. You feel me? That's why they say, if it's not broke, why fix it? And that's what people think when they cheat. They think that they be fixing their relationship. But if your spouse is not sleeping with you, you should want to find out why. You understand? Go there with the communication first, because when you love an individual, that's what you do. You go there. You know what I mean? You go there. You go there until you can't go there. And what I mean is, you try to talk to them to find out what is going on, what it is, why. You know what I mean? And that's the time to express all your concern. And then if you don't get a resolution, that's the time to bring it back to the table and let a brother know We are not playing this. I am not happy. I want AYZ to change. And if they don't fix the problem that you bring to their attention, I think they are saying they don't care to. And then that's another issue. But Tasha K surely reported it that Remy Ma and Papoose is done. Jenny Mai and Jeezy is done. Another woman cheating in the relationship. I don't know what's going on. Y'all's women is not happy because that's what that's telling me. They're not happy. And we really need our happiness. Okay? Get me happy, baby. What I said. Sex, money, and yes, honey. I don't want you to be like yes and everything. I want you to know when to say no. But when I ask you for simple things, I want yes, honey. Okay, so moving forward, we're going to talk about sex. Only one question. Do you think that you can, women, this is only for the women, and I want y'all to leave your comment yes or no. Would you be, squishy wash, whatever that is, in front of your man? Would you get toys like to please yourself in front of your man? I mean, could you do that in front of your man? I think you can, but like afterwards you'll be having sex. But I'm saying if your man is not doing, having sex with you, can you and will you like use the toy in front of him? I don't know. I couldn't. I'm like Remy and Jeannie Mai. I was the cheater in my relationship because I thought my old man was cheating. But I was the cheater. So you say, well, why did you cheat? Because you know why I cheated? Because he was cheating too with drugs. But he didn't tell me. But he was still being sneaky. All of that behavior, lying. He was making me feel like it was someone else. Never like it was drugs, because whether it be a woman or drugs, it was still a problem. Because I didn't agree to be dating a man that do heavy narcotics. And I damn sure ain't gonna be dating no man knowing that you got a family. I'm not a cheat. I'm not a home wrecker. So either way, you have all of these symptoms that made me feel, or actions, should I say. You displayed all of these actions that made me feel like this was not a monogamous relationship. So I didn't know what to do. But you know what? I turned to a man, an old friend. And I felt like he understood me better. I felt like he knew me better. And yes, he just wanted to get in my drawers. But me being in my state, I'm like, get in my drawers, please. I need this right now. Because my old man, he wasn't being honest with me. You understand? And honesty is the key. They always say keep it real, so keep it real. When you are involved in other people's lives, you don't have to lie Why? Because 9 times out of 10, if they love you, they still gonna rock with you. There are some people that will go all the way to the moon with you. But there are some that will get off at the first landing. And that's me. And on that note, I'm about to get off at the first landing. So I will see you guys. Have a great day. I burnt 86 calories. Yay! And I'll do this again tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And I wish everyone have a great day. Soon as I get settled, I will be doing more detailed, informed videos regarding some of the celebrities that I really rock with. Okay? Y'all have a great day.